Check 1 2. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another Blue Game stream. This is gonna be Infinite Flight live today. If you're new, good to see you, and if you're here for a return flight, thank you for joining us for Infinite Flight Global Blu Arrow. Thank you, guys. What's going on? I need to do something I need to figure out some kind of reward for the first person who shows up, because I did see the first person who left a comment, so I need to start like figuring out some kind of really cool reward for you guys for getting here early. So I apologize for the late stream today. I had a lot of stuff going on today. Actually still have a lot of stuff I need to do, so today is actually going to be a pretty short stream. Probably not that short, but it's going to be shorter than usual. So probably only going to do one flight. It's going to be a short hop, do an island hop. So today, let me go ahead and show you where we're headed to. Right here, the northwest of Africa, we're headed to the Tenerife Islands over here. I've actually never been here in real life or on Infinite Flight, and it's a place that I've been wanting to visit in real life for a very long time. So I just wanted to show you guys a real quick area view of it. I'm pretty excited to see some really good views when we get here. So we're gonna be headed from Tenerife right there, and we're going north up here to the Madiera Island. And we're gonna have a very interesting approach into Madeira Island. Some of you guys have flown here before, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's go get to it, all right? Let's get out of that, and we'll head back to Infinite Flight. And guys, real quick, as usual, be nice in the chat. I like to keep it nice and friendly over here. Be very nice, that includes the moderators. I want to say thank you to all my moderators, and also thank you to my sponsors that are already tuned in, guys. Audio, cool. All right, sorry about that little technical difficulty. I don't know what happened there. All of a sudden we just got completely disconnected from my streaming server. I don't know, that's never happened like that, so weird. All right, anyway, so we're just gonna move on. Again, guys, I want to say thank you to the moderators, thank you to the sponsors who are here, thank you for everybody who's already joined us in this flight, and also thank you for everybody who's going to be flying with us today in this flight. You can copy my flight plan. That's just go to, click on my aircraft, copy my flight plan. We're on training server today. So without further ado, I'm going to zoom out real quick, find out what the weather is here at GCTS. All the information of the flight plan, gates, all that good stuff is in the description below. It looks like our elevation is about 209 feet at Tenerife. And winds are 090 at 19 knots. Wow, we had a pretty strong wind on us for the ground. Scattered clouds around 4,500, and weather is temperature is 27 at 16 is a dew point. QNH 10, 21. So as we look out the window, it looks pretty good, but we have some pretty strong winds out here, so we need to watch out for that on our departure. Take a look outside of the aircraft completely. Do we need to push back? Yeah, we don't have to, actually. We can just go forward. So I won't push back. Runway is to our right, guys. Again, guys, just real quick. I flew an expert server yesterday because I didn't want people taxiing into each other. Now, I know I did it once on accident, but it was an accident. As we taxi to the runway, please just get in line. So I don't care who's first. It doesn't matter who gets there first. It's not a race. So just get in line, spacing in the air and spacing on the ground, please. All right. And again, if you don't, if people start taxiing through me and spawning on me, stuff like that, I'm going to go back to expert server for my next stream. Just letting you know. Did I spell Tenerife wrong? Is that how Yeah, you're right. Thank you. That R is in the wrong place. Haha, cool. Thank you for that. All right, so let's go ahead and get these engines started up and get started. Why is the MD-11 the same size? Not MD-11. What's it? Why is that aircraft should be not to be the same size as this? Anyways, it doesn't matter. Altitude will go up to about 12,000 initially. I'm honestly not really sure what the flight time is. I know it's gonna be, because when I planned this flight out, I originally was gonna do it in a Cessna 208 in a Caravan, but I decided, nah, I don't really want to do that. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time today, and there goes somebody spawning on top of me. I told you guys I'm on that gate. That means you pick a different one. Fuel tanks, we only put in about, I'll put in 2.5 hours of fuel. We'll do that. Planning on about an hour long flight. When I planned this flight, it was for a Cessna 208 again, so it was going to take us about an hour and a half, and I didn't want to take it that long. So depending on how long it takes for us to get there, we may make a return flight back here. But if it takes longer, if it takes too long, then we'll just land there. That'll be the end of it. Like I said, I got somewhere to be in about an hour and a half from now, so I can't stay for too long. So time I'm going to do current. Yep, because I know it's daytime here, which is what I want. Weight and balance is checked. All that good stuff is checked. We got seatbelt signs are on. No smoking signs are on. Nav lights are on. Turn the beacons on. Yep, sky looks good. And we are ready to get out of here. Let's go ahead and start the engine number 2. And this is my first time flying the Q800 since Global has released. So I'm actually really excited about this flight. Because right before, where's the engines? There they are. Right before Global released, I had just started flying this, and I was really loving it. So I'm excited about this flight. Let's go ahead. I'm going to shut up. We can listen to the engine start up. All right, here we go, here we go. That's one good engine. Let's go ahead and move on to the other side. To the left side is where we want to be. How did I get there? Somebody just spawned on top of me, didn't they? I'm not sure. All right. And engine number 1. Looks like we have a pretty busy airport over around here today. All kind of stuff spawning around us. It's a pretty short flight, guys, so you don't need big 787s and 777s, just so you know. And good luck landing those things where we're headed. Again, guys, be nice in the chat, or I will turn chat off. That is something I can do. Alright, so right now we're looking at about an 18 knot surface wind. Alright, engine 2 is on. Let's go ahead and taxi to the runway. We do not have any ATC here at Tenerife. Announced taxi to runway 08. So we'll be taking off from. Take a look around. I think we're clear. We'll be taxing out right there in front of us. Turn off the brakes. We'll put our flaps down to, I think I've been taking off at 5. So we'll do 5. And then about 10%. And that should get us rolling.
Taxiing to runway 08. Tenerife Sir Unicum.
Where's the runway?
Frontier Flight 228. Taxiing to runway 08. Tenerife Sir Unicum. Kestrel 223. Taxiing to runway 08. Tenerife Sir Unicum. November 5.
Alright, guys, do not taxi in front. Taxi into me, please.
Taxiing to runway 08.
And you're gonna do it anyways, aren't you?
Emirates 72. Taxiing to runway 08.
And dead. We just got killed by the propellers.
Sierra Tango Alfa Romeo Lima Echo Yankee. Taxiing to runway 08. Tenerife Sir Unicum. Delta 978 Heavy. Taxiing to runway 08. Tenerife.
Alright, the runway we're looking for is going to be to our right.
Taxiing to runway 08.
We do have to taxi.
Alpha Alpha Tango 63 Alpha.
Probably taxi in that direction.
08.
These taxiways over here are really confusing. So I'll just go straight, I guess. And just so you know, guys, I'm trying to get us in the air, so I apologize. I haven't seen some of your messages in the chat. Just gonna get us to in the air, and then I'll go back and I'll check in with you guys if that's all good. And look at that, who we got taxiing through the dirt. in a 787. So we got a good amount of people flying with us today. Again, guys, I apologize. Starting a little bit late today. We're about, what, 3 hours late. I usually stream 3 hours earlier than this, but like I said, I had some stuff to do. I do have a life outside of infinite flights. Ooh, look at that. Wow, okay, I need to take a photo of that right there. Oh my gosh, that's such a dope shot. Come on, go away. So dope. Man, how many people do we have flying with us today? Wow. Alright guys, go ahead and take off one at a time. Don't all take off at the same time, please. I'll be taking off from the first runway. I mean, from the first taxiway over here, right here. There's actually 3 of them, so you can line up at either of the 3, but just wait in line and do not taxi through or into each other. Like I said, not a race. Alright. Let's do our pre-takeoff check. We got our flaps down to 5 for takeoff. We got our altitude set to our first initial climb. We have our flight plan is all good and entered just like we want it to be. We'll take off. We'll fly runway heading. We're actually going to probably fly just around the island just a little bit, and then we'll head to Madeira. Also, strobes are off, landing lights are off, just as they should be at the moment. We'll wait till we get on the runway to turn those on. We'll wait after this all white aircraft takes off, and it was attempt to get onto the runway. Very busy here. We got plenty of fuel. We got 2.5 hours of fuel. Only planning for about an hour flight max, maybe even shorter, because we're in a Q400. Again, when I planned this flight, I was planning on using a Cessna 208, which would take us a whole lot longer. So depending on how long it takes us to get there, I may do a flight back. I'm hoping that we can do a second flight back. That'll be fun. It'll be very interesting getting all these aircraft on the ground on where we're headed. That's a pretty dope Frontier Airbus right there on the right wing. I really love all the I can't even see him now. Where'd he go? Oh, I gotta wait for him. There he is. I love the way that thing looks. Look at that. A whole different animal. That looks so dope. I'm gonna take a screenshot of you. Thank you for posing for the camera. Hopefully the right engine on this aircraft doesn't sound as terrible as on everything else that I've been flying since global release. It looks like we may be ready. Is anybody in front of us? We have the Q400. Is he gonna line up? Nope. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and announce takeoff. Runway 08. And we'll just do a rolling takeoff. Heading to the north. Turn brakes off. And everybody don't just get on the runway at the same time, please. As we're rolling onto the runway, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my strobe lights and my landing lights to get us ready to take off. Give a little bit more throttle so we can get out there a little bit faster. We have a lot of people behind us trying to get out of here. Oh my gosh. Is that a jet? That's an F-14 behind us. I'm thinking to do a jet flight stream. I don't know when yet, but I'm gonna do a jet flight stream. I've been wanting to do jets. I keep seeing people escort me and stuff, and I'm like kind of jealous that I want to fly some jets too. All right, let's calibrate, and we're gonna go. 100% throttle.
Tenerife Sir Unicum, Chanook 012 is taking off runway 08, departing north. Tenerife Sir Unicum.
100 knots. Ooh, that wind is strong. V1. Watch out for that crosswind. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting stream, because if that wind is strong where we're headed, man, it's going to be tough. All right. Positive climb. Gear up.
Sierra Tango Alpha Tango Yankee November Echo Lima is taking off runway 08.
And we're out of here.
Departing south.
Cool, 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 cool. Say goodbye to Tenerife, sir. I guess that's how you say the name of this airport. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure, but we got some really cool scenery out here on the way out. This is the reason I want to fly here. I wanted to fly somewhere like that had like islands and stuff that wasn't Hawaii. And I didn't want to fly in the Caribbean just yet. I'm going to save that for another flight, another stream, another day. But I really like this area and I've been wanting to fly here. So that's why I chose to fly out of this airport. So just watch out for that wind. It's not a crosswind, but it's a slight crosswind, but it's definitely a strong wind heading out of there. So I'm gonna take a look at our arrival winds in a little while.
Tenerife Sur Unicum, Moku 252 is
gonna head straight.
Runway 08.
Our next waypoint is actually over there to our left. So right now I'm just taking a scenic way out. Tenerife, sir. Man.
Tenerife, sir.
Yeah, I really want to visit this this island in real life. Like, this is one of the places I want to go, like on vacation or something. Passing 7,000. So it says our ET destination is about an hour and a half based on our current situation, based on the current, you know, direction and throttle and a lot of stuff. But once we actually start heading towards our to our destination, that'll probably change to less than what it says right now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit nav mode. That's gonna turn us over to the left.
Tenerife Sur Unicum, Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee is taking off runway 08, departing straight out.
Yeah, so again, guys, I'm doing a pretty short stream today. My God, look how good this is. Oh, man, look how good that looks. Whoa. Screenshot, please, somebody. Wow. Global. Global. We global right now. Man, that is beautiful. You can see the airport over there off to our left. Can't see any aircraft just yet, but we do see the airport, and visibility is pretty good out here for the most part. That's a really cool little mountain thing right there. It reminds me of the mountain of the island in what's the name of that movie? Crap, the one with the one that has The Rock, Dwayne Johnson in it. And we're leveling off at 12,000 feet now. Go ahead and speed up a little bit, see if we can get to 210. We can turn on our HUD and stuff. We got a bunch of turbulence, so we'll be definitely riding with the seatbelt signs on today. Gonna go ahead and turn off the flaps. As you can see on our map, you see everybody's like perfectly on the flight plan. I'm just like doing my own thing over here. You can't actually see anybody. Looks like we are below or above. Where are they? I'm trying to spot some other aircraft without the names on, which is not that easy. Maybe he's above us. No, he's not above us. Alright, we can turn the land lights off too. Where are the land lights? There they are. Nope. There, boom. Yeah, we can see we got one aircraft right ahead of us, one of them right behind us, so we should be able to see them.
Runway 08, departing straight out.
I don't see him. You see him? There he is. I see one ahead of us, and we should have... Actually, I see 3 aircraft ahead of us. I see the strobes, and if you look behind, we should see one more. Oh, there he is. And I see one way off in the distance too, which is really cool. Like, again, like, I know it's cool to see people's names and stuff in the distance away, but I really like the challenge of trying to find the aircraft without the names on them, because it's very hard, actually. At least on this game it is. So right now we're at 12,000, and I'm cool with this altitude. I'm gonna stay right around here, around 12,000, until we get out to the ocean, and then I'm gonna go back up to our actual cruising altitude of flight level 180. I'm gonna speed up to 250 knots now. I feel like it'd be a really cool landing challenge to try to land an aircraft on top of that mountain over there, because it has enough like flat space that I think you could probably land it. Is there any volcanoes on Infinite Flight? Can you find a volcano on Infinite Flight? And if you can, like, can you actually see the inside and stuff? Like, I'm really curious about that also. But yeah, I'm just loving this view. Loving the view, loving the view. And again, guys, I'm gonna remind you, because I know some of you flight enthusiasts and aviation lovers are gonna be like, hey, Island Air doesn't fly there. Well, again, there's not an actual, like, there's a few airlines who do fly to and from this island, but not the specific route that we're flying. There's no route. I could not find a route that flies from Tenerife to Madeira specifically. So I wanted to fly the Q400 just because I want to. It's my channel. I can do what I want. And I chose Island Air because I just didn't want to pick any of the other ones. So that is why. Let's see what kind of views we got. Not bad. Ooh, that looks dope. Let's do that right there. That looks so dope. Let's see what other views do we have? We have the right wing view. I can dig it. We have the left wing view. I can dig that too. And we have, what's next? Probably the top or bottom, I assume. Bottom. The bottom view really only ever looks good when you're flying with the wheels out. That looks not too bad either. We'll save that one. Let's take a look at what else we got going on. I'll leave it here, and we'll go to the next. We got Scenic, which you've already seen. And it's getting a little choppy, losing some frames right there. And we have that view, which I still don't understand what that view is even for. Then we got our flyby view where we can actually see somebody else behind me, right behind me. But so far it's been a really good flight. Everybody's been doing pretty good. I haven't seen anybody taxiing through each other, which I am very proud of you guys for not doing that. If we look at our map over here on the left, we have a lot of aircraft in the same area, but we're good. We have spacing, nobody's touching each other, doesn't look like. I can dig it. I can dig it, I can dig it. Alright, now we're about to pass our first waypoint, and we'll be heading to the north. And as you see, that white stuff is not snow. Those are clouds. You have to think about, all these shots have been taken from an aerial view, and some places, you know, it's always cloudy, so it's really hard to get a screenshot. Boom. It's really hard to get a good shot of some areas without getting cloud cover. So that's what that white stuff is. Except over there on the edges, that's actually the water. But I like it. I like it. My first impression of Tenerife, I love it. I mean, yeah, obviously, it could always be a little bit more HD, but if we were higher, it would look better. We're only at 12,000. So, speaking of 12,000, let's go ahead and climb to our cruising altitude, because now we have a bunch of water for the next probably 40 minutes. So, I'm going to go ahead and change our altitude to flight level 180, like so. And then also change our vertical speed, feet per minute, up to, I don't know, 16,000. Not in a hurry. That should get us there in plenty of time. Alright, well now as we climb out, which, man, that just looks so good right there. I'll take another one. Another one. And as we climb out. Alright, so now I can go back and look at the chat. What's going on, people? King Programmer, welcome back, man. I remember you. Grayson Goods, what's going on, my friend? Well, goodbye. See you next time. Who else we got in here? I should fly to Innsbruck one day. Yeah, I should actually. I plan on flying to Innsbruck one day. What's going on, Walking Fruit? Thank you, my friend. Starly, Planes and Trains channel. Yes, Starly is right. It's going to be a very challenging approach into Madeira. specifically the airport we're flying to. It's a very challenging approach for me. Also, actually, let's go look at the winds out there because I'm very curious what these winds are going to look like. Because winds is going to make it even harder. Let's see. Wind. Okay, winds are not bad. Winds are 140 at 4 knots. I thought we may have some wind just like we had where we took off with 18 knot crosswind or something. So we're good as of right now. But we don't know. The weather may move up there. We may get some tough weather at this. Right now, the elevation is 189 feet. So class Charlie airspace, winds are 140 at 4 knots. And visibility might be a little bit low out there. We have some low scattered clouds around 1,600 and some other scattered clouds around 3,000 feet. So, that may make things a little bit interesting on the way in. So, but we'll worry about that in about 45 minutes, which is our ETE destination. So we have plenty of fuel. We have about 33 hours. We're about 50% on fuel right now. Climbing through 15,000, ground speed 325 knots. How you guys doing today? Again, guys, I'm sorry I started late. I had some stuff to do. Had some stuff that I had to do. CK Aviation, what's going on, my friend? Evan Cardoso, hi. Alpha Diallo. Skarner, you're from Portugal. Cool, man. Petrol Gaming, I'm not sure why yours is so laggy. I'm getting a pretty good connection here where I am right now, so. FNF, what is FNF? My next flight, okay, so let me go ahead and explain this real quick. So I do daily streams, usually around 12:30 or 1300 Zulu. That's 7:30 Central Time for the people in the US. But on the weekends, I do not stream Infinite Flight. Now, I may stream something, but it probably won't be Infinite Flight unless it's an unscheduled stream, all right? So when I say I stream daily, on the weekdays, those are scheduled streams. So my schedule is to stream once a day on weekdays, Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends, I still fly, but I just don't stream it. But I also may stream something different, so I may stream racing or who knows what. So it's kind of weekends, I kind of do a little bit, so kind of like a free-for-all, you know what I'm saying, if I decide to stream at all. So I also stream a lot of stuff on Twitch too, sometimes when I'm not on YouTube. But my next scheduled stream will be Monday morning, my time. Rice Dumb, what's going on, my friend? Michael 12 vlogs, you're flying tonight at 9 p.m. Flight Plane, what's going on? Mr. Craft, you're flying to Mallorca. That's a really good flight. I flew to Mallorca maybe like a week ago. Global came out on Wednesday, a week from last Wednesday. So I flew to Mallorca like 3 days after, I believe, on a stream. So that was a really good flight. We originally flew from Boston. Did my first international flight ever on any game. I flew to Lisbon, Portugal, and then once we landed in Lisbon, Portugal, I took off from there and we flew right over Spain to Mallorca, which is a very beautiful flight. I definitely recommend you to do that, Lisbon to Mallorca. It was about, 2 hours, I think. Yes, I checked all my messages on Instagram. If I haven't replied, what's going on, MK Gamer? If you guys don't know, MK Gamer was one of the winners yesterday in our Infinite Flight subscription giveaway. So MK Gamer, I know I'm still talking to you, so I can get you everything that I owe you. All right, man. So, but he is the winner, so everybody say congrats to him. Raul says Madeira looks better than Tenerife. Well, I'm looking forward to that. All right, Grayson, talk to you later, my friend. CB Plays says I should fly to Cardiff because you're from Wales. Cool, man. I'm telling you, man, I love you guys' suggestions. We have a lot of flying to do. Again, it's now about, what, 8-9 days since Global has released. So there's so many places to fly. There's not a lot of time. So, and also, I mean, I can't stream every single flight either. Laser Gamer, what's going on, man? Your Game at 12. I'll probably do an Infinite Flight stream on the weekend at some point. It just depends on my schedule. That's why I usually don't stream on the weekends, because I'm usually busy doing other things on the weekends. Or I'm just like, hanging out with my family or something, and I don't want to stream while I'm with them. So, but if I can, I will stream on the weekends, or on a weekend day or something like that at some point. So, because I've been wanting to stream on the weekend. I know a lot of you guys are in school when I'm streaming, or you're busy, you're at work, you're doing a lot of stuff, and I know that on the weekends you may be a little bit more available, and people in general will probably be more available. But again, I stream when it's best time for me. So the good thing about streaming on YouTube is that YouTube does save every stream. So you guys can always go back and rewatch those streams that I do and see how crazy of a flight that I do. Because, you know, if you've watched my streams before, I mean, we have some pretty calm flights at times, and then we have some flights where it just gets nuts. So you can always watch back. Obviously, you can't fly with me on a replay, but just be on Discord, and you always get updated on when I'm flying off of the streams too. Oh, thank you, Infinite Flight. Turks, it's pronounced Mallorca. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, that is true. It is Spanish, so I should have known. I should have known that. I know a little bit of Spanish. I should have known that that was pronounced Mallorca. Croatia has a lot of islands. Yeah, I need to go there. Sid Hart, you're right behind me. Dope. We got this F-14 chilling with us too. Challenge time. Hi. What's going on, man? Matza, you asked me a question. I apologize. I missed it in the chat. Can you ask the question again? You wanted to... I know you asked me a question. I don't remember what you asked me. I'm sorry. Game Fox Crack. What's going on, my friend? Crack. Danish Gamers, what's going on, man? Welcome back, my big friend. Aviation Worldwide, good day. Josh Blackie, yes, ATC would be nice, as long as you know what you're doing. Dutch Wings was welcome back, my friend. Congrats, thank you. 60 viewers is not a new record. My record for live views on YouTube is about 170 at a time. It's the biggest crowd I've had at one time on Infinite Flight. That happened, I think, on the global day of release, so... Where can you get the low battery mode? You just need to go to, you know, click your menus and then go to the top left and then look through your settings. You can turn on low battery mode. I think all you need to do is set low battery mode to auto, and that'll save you some battery. It basically drops the frames down. What's up, CK? I think they put the Instagram and it just my Instagram and everything. All my links are in the description also. All right. I see you, Asu, trying to get in the camera. We got two aircraft behind us. Let's see if we can't really see anything else around us. I mean, we're out here right now. I am going pretty slow. I'm only going 250 knots. We could go faster. Let's see, how fast can we get this thing to go? Oh, we're about to pass him too. I'm actually gonna go a little bit higher so I don't hit people in their wings. Fastest we can go is about 285 knots. So we'll go 278. So we don't get caught speeding. There is a little bit of turbulence out here still. We only have 3 knots of wind, headwind in front of us right now out of 323. Our Mach speed is about 0.61. Not expecting to get too fast in a Q400. That's not what this is made for. But basically, my idea is right now with this flight is that we're just delivering some cargo from Tenerife to Madiera Island. That's kind of my idea right now with this flight. Now, I know this is not a cargo livery. They do have cargo versions of the Q400, but for some reason they do not have any on Infinite Flight. So, but look at this, man. Look at all these planes behind me. Let's take another screenshot of you guys behind me. And I got some in front of me. Screenshot of you guys. It looks like those planes are all just stacked up on top of each other, which is really cool. Oh, did I hit it? Okay, it scared me. I thought I hit the wrong button. Because it's scary when I hit the screenshot button. If I do it wrong, it'll actually put my phone to sleep and it'll end the stream. So it's a you know, a gamble every time I hit the screenshot button. What is FNF? It's Friday night. What? What is FNF? I can't remember the Bratz files. It's gonna be in Denver. Josh, my call sign is Blue 116. Actually, I think it's Blue 116 Heavy. I need to change that. Yeah, it is Heavy. We were flying a 777 yesterday, and I forgot to change that from Heavy.
Blue 116, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Madeira approach on 119.6.
I do not live in India. I live in the U.S. Yes, if you're going to be ATC, thank you, Starly, for pointing that out. If you're going to be ATC, where we're headed right now, we do have, let's see, how many aircraft do we have actually with us right now? Let's go ahead and do the count. Nice. Ooh, going too fast. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's me. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I think it's everybody. Oh, 12, 13. Oh, there's more. Oh, God, there's more. Crap, I lost count. Let's do it again. All right, we got 1. I think I missed him in the first place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Big gap. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I believe that's everybody. 18. We have a flight of 18 right now headed to LPMA. We actually already have some people there. We have a few aircraft here, actually. And we do have approach online. So yes, if you're going to be ATC, just warning you, there are a lot of aircraft on the way. Now, some people may think, oh, 18 aircraft is nothing. Yes, for an experienced controller, 15, 18, 20 aircraft is nothing. That's easy. But for someone who may be new and just giving it a try, it's not going to be easy. It's a very tough approach. So we're going to need some very good air traffic control to get into this airport. Super Sniper, what's going on, my friend? Super Sniper, how do you join Global Mode? It's a subscription. You need to buy a subscription to Global. That's how you get it. Laser Gamer, we're headed to Madiera Island. CK Aviation, I do like London. I do. Yeah, Dutch Wings. I figure I'll probably get put in the holding, but that's expected on the way in. That's expected. With this amount of traffic around us, I'm expecting to be put in a hold. So I'm okay with that. Alright, yeah, we're going to tune out. We don't have any ATC. We're too far out right now. We are 93 miles out. Let's go ahead and... we only have 25 minutes to our destination. Let's find out how high we want to be on the way in. Remember, our elevation is 189 feet. Okay, so let's keep that in mind as we're bringing it in. We're going to need to know that. It's going to be very important information. The wind is at 170, which means we're going to be landing at runway 23. So what I would like to do is I'll probably adjust my flight plan and add this VOR, maybe a few points out here to get us lined up for the runway on 23. Now the 23 approach might not be as hard as the 05 is. I kind of looked at the airport a little bit before I decided to fly out here, just to make sure the scenery looked okay. Because there's a few airports that I was trying to fly to that there's just no scenery for, which sucks. So let's do this. I'll fly to this one. We'll add that to our waypoints. We'll go to our go here. I'm gonna go ahead and click this and hit up, and then boom. I love that new feature right there. That's so cool. And then from there we want to go to like out here somewhere, and I'll go ahead and move that up. Like that, and basically that's all we need to do. We don't need any more waypoints. Alright, so that's gonna be our approach, unless ATC tells us otherwise. That's the way we're gonna be planning on coming in on runway 23. We got somebody taking off on 05. We got a bunch of aircraft on the ground out here too. We got Yusup, Jack Duffy, Matthew McKenna. We got a jet up here, Minecraft, F-16. He's probably about to take off and intercept this, I assume. Somebody else landing on 05. Winds are still not bad. Winds are at 5 knots, 170, so we're okay. Not too bad. I was a little concerned we were going to have some really strong winds on the way in, but we look to be okay. What's going on, Manny? Wow, Alexis, you flew all the way around the world. Congratulations. I hope to do that someday. I hope to do that someday. That's really amazing, actually. That's a huge accomplishment. I think that for people who fly infinite flight, to fly around the world is like one of the great accomplishments, and I kind of want to keep putting it off because I feel like once I do it, every other flight is going to seem like nothing. How long did it take you to fly around the world? Super Sniper saying when he tries to pay that his account can't be found. The best thing for you to do, this is what I always do when I don't know how to do something, you need to go to the community forums on Infinite Flight, and I'm sure somebody has probably told you this before, but go to the community forums on there, and there's somebody with the exact same problem you're having, and they'll probably tell you how to fix it there. So go look at that on the community forum. Toby Taylor, we are in the Bombardier-8Q400. CK Aviation, I've flown about 5 flights already in Australia, so none on the stream yet, but I have flown off stream in Australia about 5 times already, and one with a friend too. Mickey 12 can't play online. That's fine, MK Gamer. I'll catch you on Discord, and I will see you later. Thank you for joining us. Alright, Asoy is going to fly straight to Madeira. Alright, good luck with that. Yes, codes for airports are allowed in caps. It only took you 21 hours to fly around the world. In what aircraft? What's going on, Caesar 4000? Infinite Flight, hi. What's going on, my friend? Welcome back. You landed with 2,000 kilograms of fuel this morning. Victor Heavy, I think that is, that's Portuguese. Hola, oi, bom dia. Tudo bem? What's up, IFMG? Muito obrigado. Wow, so it took you 54 hours and 31 minutes, and you had to land twice. It makes sense, because you do need to stop for fuel. I don't think you can make it all the way. I think if you just barely look off in the distance, you can actually see the island of Madeira already. Let's go ahead and start thinking about descending. Alright, we have, let's see, how far are we? We want to be probably at around, let me see, how high do we want to be for runway 23. Looking at some charts right now to see if I can get that figured out for arrival. So far I'm only looking at SIDS. Let me find a star. There we go. What runway is this? Runway 23 arrivals. Think about I don't think it's 4,000. It's got to be way too high. Let's do 3,000. I'll go down to 3,000 feet. I want to be at 3,000 at. Let's be at 3,000 when we get here to Exaval. Alright, so how far is that? Exaval is, our next waypoint is 50 miles out. After that will be Exaval, which is 79. So if we add those together, I need a calculator, man. Where's my calculator at? I'm gonna actually try to do this legit now. The past streams I've been using an actual descent calculator to kind of cheat and get my how fast I need to descend, but this time I'm going to try the formula that you guys keep telling me every stream. So I'm telling you guys I'm learning. As you see, people who've been watching from the beginning, you can tell I've been learning stuff as I go. So let's see, let's zoom out so I can pay attention. Alright, so ORTIS is about 50 miles. To Exaval we have 79. So I'm going to put 79 in. I'm using a calculator on my computer on a separate device. So 79 plus, let's round down, ORTIS about 44, because by the time I get all this math figured out, I'll probably be like 3 miles away. That equals about 123 miles out. Our altitude right now is 19,000. So do 19, what's the, I gotta remember the freaking formula now. So 190 times 3. Wait, what? We trying to do all this math. We're gonna be in freaking Madeira by the time I do all this math for our descent. Oh my gosh. Can anybody in the chat help me with the math for the descent? Because I'm working on it. We're at 190 right now. Oh man, let's see. So 19 times 3 equals 57. Mods, let's not talk about the median right now. I'll discuss that with you in the chat. That's what that was created for. I think we're gonna run out of time because I'm trying to figure out the descent. And yeah, and I'm trying to do math. Alright, so LeBrat says descend about 70 miles out from from Exaval at about 1,700 frames per minute. Alright, so the King program is telling me something different. I do not want to descend at 2,500 feet per minute. That's too fast. So 1,700 feet per minute sounds a whole lot better. But let me figure out how to get that math myself. Now that we know, in case I don't get it in time, I'm going to use LeBrat's his math. We're going to use his. We're going to descend 70 miles out from the waypoint at 1,700. 70 miles from LPMA. No, I want 70 miles from. I need 70 miles from the waypoint, not from the airport. So hold on, let me get back to my math stuff. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, so check it out. All right, so we wanted to send to, what did I say again? It's 3,000. So we're descending 3,000 from 19,000. So 19,000 minus 3,000 equals 16. Wait, that's not right. All right, so it's 16,000 feet we have to get rid of, which we'll put as a 16. Take the zeros off and do 16. And I have to multiply by 3, huh? 3 times 16. 48. Okay, I'm all kind of confused right now. Alright, so right now our ground speed is 384 knots. 384 knots, we'll divide that in half. I'm trying to find out what our vertical speed needs to be. 384 divided by, actually we're going to descend at 250 knots. So 250 knots divided by 2 equals 125. Add a 0, and that will be our descent rate. So 1,250 is supposed to be my, where am I getting these numbers from? Matthew, Samuel, welcome aboard. Right now we're doing some math, so if you don't like math, then yeah. Everybody's telling me I need to start descending. Everybody's like, you need to start descending now. Now, like, it's too late. You need to start descending now. I could use my app. Let's use my app for backup, all right? I'm going to use my app, the one that I always use, just to check and see how wrong everybody is, if anybody's wrong anyways. So, okay, what I usually do is I use this app, It allows me to put my initial altitude, which is 19,000. My target altitude is 3,000. We put our indicated airspeed, which is 250, and then the distance we'll try 70, 75. Hit compute. That's gonna give me 1,100. If I do 70 miles out, that will actually give me 1,200. So we can descend after this waypoint. We don't have to descend before. We can actually descend 70 miles out at about 1,200 feet at 250 knots, and we'll be just fine if we do that. We'll get there just in time, which is what I usually use. Thank you, King Programmer. I love how everybody in the chat is like doing like hard calculus right now. It's so funny. Where are we? Oh, there we are. So I will go ahead and slow down. I mean, we're still 5 miles from where? Where are we 5 miles from? Okay, from ORTIS. So once we get to ORTIS, we'll start worrying about descending. So as of right now, we're good. We can see the island out there way in the distance, which is really crazy. It's 100 miles out, actually. It's about 100 miles away from us, and we can already see it, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna stay at this cruising altitude and this speed. I think we passed everybody. Man, it looks so good. All right, Z Androids bets $50 that I crash. All right, you are on, my friend. $50 it is, Z Androids. I bet $50. And if I lose, I don't lose $50. I just don't get $50. Speaking of $50, you can use Super Chat to donate money. I'm just letting you know, in case you didn't know. And the sponsors get to use super dope emojis, which I right now only get one cool emoji because I have to get more sponsors to make more cool emojis. But right now, we got one cool emoji. Your Gaming 12 is descending. All you scaredy cats are already descending. Welcome back, Grayson Goods. Thank you, CK Aviation. I 100% plan on continuing my streams. It's okay, Planes and Train channel. I've crashed twice. No, 3 times. I've crashed 3 times since I've been streaming. And some of you know, you'd have to go digging through my my Infinite Flight videos to find out which one it is. I'm not gonna tell you. But I have crashed on a couple of my streams. One of them was actually in this aircraft. So let's see how we do. I can never choose which freaking which shot I want to use. All right, we got somebody who just arrived in Madeira. Approach is simple, he says. Practice my Spanish. C. C. What's the crap. See, this is what always happens to me. Whenever I want to practice my Spanish, all the Spanish I know, I forget it in that moment. All right, let's see. Antonio's got some numbers for me. Start descent when the time to the airport equals altitude to lose for 1,000 feet a minute descent. Example, 10,000 feet to lose. Start descent at 10 minutes out. That's a different formula I've never heard of. That's kind of cool. So basically you're saying to start descending when the time equals the distance. So 10 minutes would be 10,000 feet, 11 minutes would be 11,000 feet at 1,000 feet per minute. So let's look at that. I'm just curious. Right now our time to destination is about 12 minutes. Our distance is definitely not 12 minutes. So, okay, now I'm very confused. I don't know. What are you talking about, bro? Oh wait, you said feet, not distance. Your altitude equals your time. So we're at 19,000 feet. So we need to descend at 19 minutes out at 1,000 feet. That's possible. That could work. How do you get Discord pilot or co-pilot? The co-pilot, basically all you need to do is fly with me one time. So basically everybody who's on this flight with me right now, if you have not flown me before, you're automatically a co-pilot on Discord if you're on Discord, just for flying with me on a stream or not on a stream. You do not have to fly with me on a stream to get co-pilot. You just have to fly with me in general to get co-pilot. Now, to get pilot, you have to fly with me 5 times on or off of a stream. Now, I had a special going on. I like how I call it a special. When I did my 1K special the last 2 days, not including today. What's going on, Skyhawk Pro Flight Game? What's going on, my friend? But the last 2 days, I did a long 1K special stream for saying thank you for everybody for getting me to 1,000 subs, and everybody who flew with me on that flight are all automatically promoted to pilot. So if you're on the Discord and you have not been promoted, please contact me on Discord. Let me know. Like, say, hey, I flew with you on your 1K special. Can you promote me to pilot? And then boom, I'll just go make it happen. How do I know who is flying with me? Usually I look at the names. So I haven't had the names on this whole time, so I actually need to turn them on so I can confirm who has flown with me and who has not. So who do we have in here? Who's behind us? Mocha 252, Kaipat, Sid 95, General Dynamics F16. He doesn't have a real name. That's where we're headed right now, to the left. And oh crap, we need to start descending. We already missed our point, so we're gonna start descending. I was talking and stuff and forgot to start descending. So what I'm gonna do actually to counter the fact that we missed our top of descent is I'm going to descend slower, like at a slower speed than I was originally planning on descending. So originally I was planning on descending at about 250 knots, but now I'm going to descend at about 230 knots. So we're going to slow this baby down. We'll be... Seatbelt sounds are already on. I'll go ahead and put the nose down. And... Alright, we are in airspace for approach, it looks like, are we?
Please contact
we are.
Madiera
Alright, so we'll go ahead and contact Madeira Approach.
9.6.
And we'll check in. We'll see what they have to say.
Approach.
I think we're descending a little bit too fast.
With you.
So we're about, I'll say a 40.
November 848 Kilo Tango. Requesting GPS approach runway 23 at Madeira. Madeira approach. Easy 012.
I'm kind of recalculating everything
Blue
now.
116. Roger.
I expect vectors for the GPS runway 23 at Madeira. Alright, sounds good to me.
Runway 23 at Madeira. Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee. Requesting GPS approach runway 23 at Madeira.
So we actually need to now descend at 1,900 feet per minute to get down there in time. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to descend a little bit faster, because you want to be already down there early before you get there. What I've learned is you're actually supposed to start descending before your top of descent to be safe, to make sure you get down there anyways, even if your calculations are spot on perfect. Alright, Lebrat's Files, I'll see you later, man. Thank you again. Yes, sir. Skyhawk Pro Flight Gaming never misses a stream. He's amazing. I thank you for that, my friend.
Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee.
Pilot Becco, you want to see the flight plan? No problem. I have not used a joystick yet with this game. I look forward to trying it. I don't have a joystick actually. The only thing I actually have that I could use would be my Sony controller, my PS4 controller, but I've heard some people say it's not that great, so I haven't tried it yet, but I've been planning on trying it. So our flight plan today, we left Tenerife, short flight. We left Tenerife over here, Golf Charlie Tango Sierra, runway 8. Flew out of that island. It's a very beautiful departure, by the way. We have about 17 people flying with us, and we're flying all the way up here to Madeira, which I'm also expecting to be a very beautiful approach on the way in. Speaking of approach, we have approach online. And who is approach, actually? Let's see. We have Josh Blackie. Thank you, my friend, for being approach for us today. We have a lot of aircraft on the way in, so please let's make some separation because it's going to be a challenging approach. Wind doesn't look too bad. We'll take a look at the METAR one more time from Madeira. It's like winds are 170 at 5 knots. Nothing's changed. It's only been about 30 minutes. So nothing to worry about there.
Frontier Flight 228. Expect vectors for the GPS approach runway 23 at Madeira.
Welcome, Lightning Escaper. Almost didn't see you were in here.
228. Madeira approach. Papa Alpha Sierra Hotel 71.
Grayson, cool, man.
You.
Fly with us.
Madeira approach. Bravo Uniform Romeo Charlie Uniform 35. With you.
Your Gaming 12, just send me a message on
Alpha
Discord.
Sierra
I'll take
Hotel
care of that for you, my
71.
friend.
Expect
Because yeah,
vectors
I
for the
do know that
GPS
you've flown with
approach
me
runway
more than
23
5
of Madeira.
times, so you
Bravo
definitely are going to be
Uniform
pilot ranked.
Romeo
Selena
Charlie Uniform
Fernandez,
35.
hello, hola.
Expect
I don't know where you're
vectors
from,
for
but
the
your
GPS approach runway
name
23
sounds
of
like you're
Madeira.
from some Spanish
Delta
speaking
Alpha
place.
Delta Delta Yankee is 33 nautical miles south of Madeira.
Matthew Ryan, thank you for that Insta subscribe, that Insta sub.
That's what
I'm gonna call it Insta sub.
Roger.
It'd be really
Bravo
cool if I could have like a little
Uniform
like thing that
Romeo
pops up on the
Charlie
screen that says
Uniform
Insta
35.
sub, and then it has like your name on it. That'd be
Papa
super
Alpha
dope.
Sierra Hotel 71. Delta Alpha Delta Delta Yankee.
All right, Libraz File. See you in 2 weeks. Have fun doing
Expect
whatever it is you're gonna be doing for 2
runway
weeks.
23 at Madeira. Delta 978
I don't personally fly FSX. If I was gonna fly a PC flight simulator, it would be X-Plane. But again, I always say my computer just can't handle X-Plane. So I'm trying to save up some money to get a better PC so I can start streaming X-Plane for you guys, because that'd be a lot of fun. I mean, Infinite Flight is really fun. It's really fun. But I do miss being able to go through and really like start the plane up, turn on the electronics, you know what I'm saying, like do all the real simulator type stuff. Cornet MSP, hi, what's going on? Welcome aboard, welcome. Hakai Hadi, my cruising altitude was 190, but now we're headed down to 3,000 feet. Just passing 10,000 now. Gotta go ahead and turn on the landing lights. We are 23 miles out from our waypoint. Let's see, we're about 230 knot indicated airspeed, and that is Madiera Island off to the left. Man, I don't know. I hope I don't crash. I hope I don't crash. So guys, definitely make sure your seatbelts are on. Let's make sure those are on. Seatbelt signs, yes, make sure that seatbelt sign is on, because this could be a bumpy landing. Do my best to get us down there safely, but just make sure you have your life vest on in case we fall into the water. Thank you, Infinite Flight Pilot. I'll catch you next time, man. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. Ooh, Lightning Escaper says fly from Houston to Tokyo. Ooh, that sounds like a long flight. I think I'm okay for now. Maybe someday I'll do that. But Dutch Works, how can you fly with me? We're on training server. You just come and just join us. We're here. We are here. Selena Fernandez, me. I don't know what that means. I need to be on Instagram more often. Like I need to update Instagram more on when I'm flying. Cause usually I let the Discord people know, and then sometimes I let the Instagram people know. But I need to post on Instagram when I start streaming more often. Sometimes when like I wake up, I'm in such a rush to get the stream started that I kind of forget to post it to Instagram. Sometimes I forgot to post it to Discord too. Thank you for CK Aviation for believing in me.
Bravo Lima Echo Sierra Charlie Oscar Romeo.
Thank you guys for having faith in me.
Turn right heading 020. Blue 116. Turn right heading 020. Moku 252.
Aviation
Turn
Madness.
Right heading 020.
Nasir says, please
Bravo
don't kill us.
Uniform
You're
Romeo
descending too
Charlie
fast. Now we're good.
Turn right
We're descending at 2,000 feet per minute. We need to expedite our descent. We have 2,000 more feet to go. And we can actually slow down. We'll acknowledge whatever he said. Oh my God, when did he tell me to turn? I'm sorry. I was not paying attention. He told me to turn right 2 zeros. So we're going to do that now. All late. My bad, ATC. I apologize. I was looking at chat and doing other stuff. Alright guys, we're on our approach. I'm not going to be able to talk all that much in the chat anymore. So I'm going to do my best to get us on the ground safely. Thank you, Your Gaming 12, for that one. I think it's euro. I'm not sure what currency that is, but thank you guys, Your Gaming 12, for that donation, man. That is greatly appreciated, man. You're amazing. Thank you for that. Aye, a donation. I really wish I could find some kind of way, because I stream on my phone. It's tough to do like special overlays and special like little animations for when you guys do donations and stuff like that, like a lot of streamers do. So one day I'm going to figure out how to do it. I may need to get just a better computer and start streaming from my computer to do all that stuff. But right now, I just have to give you a huge shout out for all that support. So thank you again, Your Gaming 12, for that. Mike with the cost, what's going on? Those are pounds. Thank you. Thank you for that pound. CYUL says I'm sinking too fast. We're okay. We're at 2,000 feet per minute. And we're here early. We're at 3,000 feet with 10 miles to spare. So I still need to work on that descent calculation stuff. This was my first time actually trying to do it. So that's where we're landing. You can't even see the airport yet. Where is it? I don't see the airport, but it's over there somewhere. I think it might be on the other side of the island. Alright, we're gonna be landing at runway 23 at Lima Papa, Mike. We have a few jets flying around us to make sure, just in case we crash. In case we crash, we will be found because we have plenty of air support around us to evacuate the planes. We'll be all right, guys. Don't worry. We got backup. Dylan Gomez, we're here. What's going on, man? Hello. Brewers TV. Yes, there's a lot of people around me.
Expect vectors for the GPS approach runway 23 at Madeira. Roger. Easy 012.
Wow, the event in Denver only starts in 17 minutes. No. Am I? We'll see. When I land, we'll see. We'll see what time we land at. I need to go somewhere soon. Alright, turn left heading 350. We can do that. Acknowledge. Let's see, where are we on the map? Alright, there we are. We're at 3,000 feet. We're looking good. There's the airport. Nobody's landed yet, doesn't look like. It's just like a freaking chaos on the map. I don't know what's going on right now. Wow.
Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee is 14 nautical miles southeast of Madeira at 4,400 feet.
Am I too low for the approach? It says I'm okay. Like, I have I'm tuned in to 2.3, and the glide slope is actually above me for my current location, so I might be okay.
Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee. Moku 252. Turn left heading 350. Turn left heading 350. Moku 252. Easy 0.
Yeah, ATC seems to be doing well. I mean, he's doing good vectoring me. I don't know how he's doing vectoring everybody else. I can't imagine how tough it is. He has a bunch of jets who are not paying attention to ATC at all. So hopefully he's not trying to control the jets, because the jets are just completely ignoring.
Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee. Turn right heading 060. November 848 Kilo Tango. Turn left heading 270.
Thank you, Alexis. Thank you for that. That's some good advice. So you're saying to only turn the heading like 1 point at a time instead of 10, because then it won't jerk the airplane. Thank you for that. Usually in most aircraft, it doesn't do that. Not like in infinite flight, but outside of infinite flight, usually you don't have that issue when you change the heading bug for the plane just jerking to the left or to the right or whatever. But in infinite flight, it takes it very literal, and as soon as you change the heading, it just jumps and starts turning. So that's always been an issue I've had. And I didn't think there was a way around it, but next time he gives me a heading, I'm going to try that, going down by 1 if my finger doesn't go too far. So right now we're at 3,000 feet. We're going about 230 indicated, 238 ground speed. Wind is 8 knots in our current location. At a 347, so we're going to have a bit of a crosswind on the way in. Hopefully it doesn't get any stronger. Hopefully we didn't bring the weather with us, because when we took off with the 18 knot wind. We got plenty of fuel, so I mean there's a lot of traffic around us, so if we need to go around, or if we get a holding pattern at some point, we should be just fine.
Papa Alpha Sierra Hotel 71 is 15 nautical miles southeast of Madeira.
But I do not want to do a go around, because go arounds are annoying. I maintain slowest practical speed that I can do. We'll go down to about 180.
Moku 188. Delta 978 heavy is 14
and another tip for you guys, I always say this in my streams, whenever ATC gives you instructions, what I have learned, not from infinite flight, but doing ATC and other flight simulators, is that it's best for you to make the change first, and then let them know, then repeat it, then do the callback. Don't say, okay, turning 180, and then turn 180. Like, actually turn 180 and then, so for example right now, turn left heading 250. We're gonna do 1 point at a time. Yeah, that actually worked a whole lot better.
Roger. Papa Alpha Sierra Hotel
So turn in 250. Come on, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. There it is. And we acknowledge that we're making that turn.
Approach runway 23 at Madeira. Blue 116. Turn
Let's take a look at the
left
map where we are.
Madeira
Alright, we're out here. So he's basically turning us for final. So he did a really good job actually vectoring us. So we should be right on final. I think our final approach heading is going to be 229.
Turn left heading 250.
So yeah, he could go ahead and contact tower now. Acknowledge handoff.
Turn left heading 360.
We do not have visual though.
Turn left heading 360.
Of the runway.
Blue 116.
So I'm just gonna kind of fly it by the instruments until I get close enough to see. I'm gonna go ahead and put in some flaps. Flaps 5. Spoilers up to armed.
Madeira Tower on 118.35. Blue 116.
I could technically turn my nav mode back on to fly me directly to that waypoint, which I am gonna do. Or I could, but he told me. Let's go ahead and call inbound actually. Landing runway 23, which is the only option we have. We can't land anywhere else.
Miles to the northeast at 3,000 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 23.
Go ahead and hit nav mode now. That's going to turn us and put us back on course to that waypoint we had to set up for our approach.
Blue 116. Number 6. Traffic to follow is on final. Frontier Flight 228.
Thank you, Josh Blackie, for vectoring. He did a great job. Everybody give him a hand clap for that amazing vectoring. That was some good vectoring right there.
Behind the traffic on final.
That was some very good vectoring. I don't know where the plane is taking us right now. We already told Tower that we are inbound. I have not heard back, I don't think. Okay, yeah, we did. Number 6, traffic that follows on final. Okay. I assume that's who's on final.
Delta Echo Lima Tango Alpha.
There's so many planes in the sky right now. I don't know who's on final. Maybe he's talking about the jet in front of us. Looks like there's a Dash 8 in front of him also. Oh, I do see the airport now. He wants to make a right 360. Alright, we're gonna make sure we're gonna make that happen. We gotta turn off nav mode first, and we'll make a right 360 for spacing. Which again, I was expecting this to happen. It's very busy. What I usually do when making a right 360 is I just kind of like turn it all the way to the right as far as I can go, and then I wait for to be able to see the little heading bug, and I'll turn it again, make a 360 like that. So. The guy. Yeah, I can't wait to fly to the Caribbean. I've heard very good things about the Caribbean being very beautiful.
Mocha 188 is on final runway 23, full stop. Frontier Flight 228 is on
yes,
final
ladies and gentlemen,
runway
please
23.
brace. Please be seated.
Roger.
Make sure your seatbelts are on. Turn all devices off. Put away your laptops. Phones and iPads are fine if you want to take a video of this approach. You may never forget it. It may be one to remember.
Mocha 188, Roger. Frontier Flight 228, Roger.
Wow. Thank you, MK Gamer.
Frontier Flight 228, number 5, runway 23, clear to land.
Alright, where are we? We're doing 360, we just keep turning. I'm gonna go to, oops, wrong button. I'm gonna go to our, to this right here, to our flight plan, and I'm gonna reactivate that leg right there. Just in case we need to get back into nav mode, but I think we'll be good. I think we're gonna use heading until we get at our localizer at about 3,000 feet, and I'll probably fly the rest of the way in.
Ready for takeoff at runway 23, departing north. EC012, number 6.
So we're heading about 200. We can get away with doing 200. That'll fly us back to where we were.
Runway 23, number 6, clear to land. Runway 23, EC012. Holding short runway 23, Shamrock 147.
I'm not sure where we are in line now. We were number 6 at one point. We're definitely not number 6 anymore. Airport code that we're landing at right now is LPMS. No, sorry, LPMA. It's in the description of the video also. Wrong button.
Madeira Tower, Delta 978 heavy is 18 nautical miles to the northeast at 2,500 feet, inbound for landing.
You can't see runway. It's the visibility is not great. I told you guys on the way in, the visibility might not be very great. I'm looking for the runway now. It's over there actually, where Frontier Flight 228 is. You can kind of see the PAPI lights just a little bit. Alright, number 4, clear to land runway 23. Hopefully we don't get the we don't get a 360 again, but we should be fine. Alright, S3000 right there. Gotta go ahead and calibrate our screen, and we're gonna fly this baby the rest of the way in. So good luck. I'm not gonna be looking at the comments anymore. We're going down.
52 is 15 nautical miles to the northeast at 3,000 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 23. Madeira Tower.
For our heading,
Romeo Alpha Uniform Lima is 12 nautical miles.
We don't have to put the gear down. We're only 7 miles out. Gear down. Slow down about 160.
Sierra Tango Alpha 140. Yankee November
150.
Requesting
155.
departure to the south. Madeira Tower. Easy
I want to make sure we don't go too slow and get caught. Because this plane will stall on you easily. Where is, okay, the airport is over there.
To the south is approved. Romeo Alpha Uniform Lima. Number
yeah, we need to go faster.
Runway 23.
Let's go 160.
Clear to land. Madeira
Right now we're just going to drop on that mountain. And we need to turn heading mode off, make our left turn.
Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 23. Easy 012. Number 6. Runway 23. Clear to land. Madeira
Okay, I think he sent that to the wrong
Shamrock
person. He just said turn left, contact ground. Yeah.
23. Departing north.
Or I guess we know where to go when we get on the
Clear
ground.
to land. Runway 23.
Alright, right now we're flaps 5. Usually when I land this specific plane, I land on flaps 5.
252 is 12 nautical miles to the northeast at 2,900 feet. Inbound for landing.
I'm going to turn this off now. Don't need that anymore.
When able, turn left and
Alright, we
contact
do have
ground.
a wind out of the coming from the
Local
right,
252,
and it's getting very bumpy
number
around these
7,
mountains.
Runway 23.
Yeah, we have 8 knots wind,
Wilco, Blue 116.
and we're too high. Actually, no, we're not really too high. Let's try doing 10 flaps.
Blue 116. Maintain best
There we go.
forward
That's gonna help.
speed.
Actually, that's gonna help a lot. Best forward speed. I am doing the best I can right now.
Number 7. Clear to land. Runway 23.
Looks like we have somebody else
Local
landing ahead of us.
252.
Looks like we have 2 aircraft about to collide. Actually, yeah, there is a crosswind, baby.
Maintain best forward
Alright, we're coming
speed.
in.
Blue 116.
I'm gonna slow down to
Sierra
150.
Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee is 11 nautical miles to the northeast
have a
at
crosswind, so you put the
3,200
nose
feet. Inbound for landing.
to the right a little
Requesting
bit.
runway 23. Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee.
Alright, there is a
Runway
steep
23.
cliff
Clear
right
to land.
before
Number 7.
the runway
Clear to
also, so we gotta watch out for
Runway
that.
23. Sierra Tango Alpha Romeo Lima Echo Yankee.
Come on, we can do it.
Madeira Tower, Delta 970.
We practice
heavy is
situations
14
like
nautical miles
these.
To the northeast at 2,500 feet. Inbound for landing.
Come on. This might come down a little hard. Go down to 140 now, 130-ish.
Runway 23. Clear to land.
We do have an aircraft on the runway.
Clear to land. Runway 23.
Alright,
Delta
and we're in the center.
978 heavy.
A little bit of rudder.
20,
Flare it.
10,
And we're down. And we're dead. Who the heck is on the runway? Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. On the freaking runway. I wish I had the power to kick people. And somebody else is on the runway. What are you guys doing on the runway?
Blue 116.
Alright, expedite. We'll do. Let's see, where is... How do we get off of this
Shamrock
runway?
147. Request frequency change.
Another one. We've hit 3 aircraft. I don't know why you guys are on the runway.
Shamrock 147.
Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Approved.
And
Good
we
day.
made it, guys. Welcome to
Frequency
Madeira.
change approved. Shamrock
Whew,
147.
that actually went very
Good
well.
day.
That landing was a whole lot better than I was
Madeira Tower,
expecting
Romeo
it to be.
Alpha Uniform
Alright, put the
Lima is
spoilers
4
up.
nautical miles to the northeast at 1,300 feet.
And wow, we already
Inbound
have
for
a bunch of
landing.
people here.
Requesting runway
We'll
23.
park right here on the right.
Romeo Alpha Uniform Lima, number 5, runway 23, clear to land. Number
Flaps up.
5, clear to land. Runway 23, Romeo Alpha Uniform Lima.
Park right here next to Stuart.
Going around. Easy 012.
Not using any throttle right now, it's gonna let it roll in. That was a really good flight. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Easy 012. Roger. Make left traffic runway 23.
Flight time, 1 hour.
Roger. Easy 012.
Oh no. Here we go again.
Going around. Romeo
Oh
Alpha
my
Uniform
God.
Lima.
Dead. Okay, and now all chaos breaks loose. Well,
Romeo Alpha Uniform Lima. Roger. Make left
it's funny,
traffic
whenever we
runway
fly a
23.
training server, it's a lot safer
Roger.
in the air
Romeo
than it
Alpha
is on the
Uniform
ground.
Lima.
Alright, we're gonna turn the engines off. We'll watch a few people land. Alright, let's see. Can we see anybody coming in? There's just a lot of people. It's like going to everybody but people landing. I might have to go free camera. Yeah, I'm gonna use free camera. So I know we had about 5 aircraft behind us, I thought. Or no, is there nobody else coming in? Yeah, we got 2 people on final. Let's see how they do. We'll do
runway 23. Going around.
We'll do
Sierra
let's see
Tango
what's
Alpha.
We'll go all the way over here to the cliff. I don't see anybody though. Yeah, there he is. Now there's Starley.
Madeira Tower. Easy 012
Alright, so we'll
is 4
watch
nautical miles to
Infinite
the northeast
Photographer
of
come in.
2,500 feet. Inbound
Oh, he's
for
going
London.
around.
Requesting runway 23.
Yeah, he's going around.
Easy 012.
He's like, nope,
Number 3.
I'm not gonna do
Runway
this. I can't do it.
23. Clear to land.
I can't do
Papa
it.
Alpha Sierra Hotel 71. You're in an active airspace.
Alright, let me go.
Please
Let me
contact
swim through
Madeira
these
Tower
comments
on
real quick.
118.35.
Yeah, R.I.P. Swiss
Number
Airlines.
3.
He's
Clear
dead.
to land. Runway 23. Easy 012. Going
Sid Hart
around.
crashed. Oh
Papa
no.
Alpha Sierra Hotel 71.
Yeah,
Delta
Javier
978
Johnson.
Go around.
It is so
Make left
like
traffic
watching the
runway
engines turn
23.
off. It's
Madeira
like this
Tower.
sense of
Papa Alpha
completion.
Sierra Hotel
You know what I'm saying?
71.
It's like
Inbound
before
on
when you ended a
ILS.
flight, it's like okay, it's
Runway
over, but
23.
the engine's still on.
Going around.
You have to
Delta
hit in flight and be done.
978
But
heavy.
now with turning the engines completely off, like it actually when you finish a flight, no matter how long, it feels like you have like this sense of completion. Here he comes, Raul. And of course 747's in the way. Let's see how he does. Looking pretty good. Pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Good job. Good landing.
United KLM.
Good job.
Hold short of runway 23.
I think we have somebody else coming in too. Let's see. Yeah, we got 2 more on the way in. And we have 1 going around. Actually, we have 2
Holding
going
short
around.
runway 23.
Starlee
United KLM.
and Delta 978 going
Papa
around.
Alpha Sierra Hotel 71.
Can't see him
Number
just yet.
1. Runway 23. Clear to
I
land.
think my oops,
Number
I
1.
didn't do that.
Clear to land.
I think my
Runway
aircraft
23.
is because
Papa
I have
Alpha
my
Sierra
you know
Hotel
number of
71.
aircraft set to max, but infinite flight also limits you on how many aircraft you can see at a time. So since we can see all these aircraft behind me, I can't see. Oh, that's a Lexus right there. Take off, man. You're about to be in the way. You got an aircraft coming down.
United KLM.
And
Runway
I think he's
23.
going around.
Cleared
I think
for
Darren may be
takeoff.
going around.
Cleared
He's
for
way
takeoff.
too high.
Runway 23. United
Way
KLM.
too high. He's at 300 feet, halfway down the runway. All right, and we back.
Going around. Easy
Back to my aircraft.
012. Easy 012.
Alright, is this
Roger.
gonna work now? It's
Make
not
left
working.
traffic runway 23.
My free camera messed up.
Roger. Easy 012.
Let's go to tower. Man, that's such a dope shot right there. Hold on, let me turn off the names so I can get a good shot of this right here. That is look. I love how they're still like kind of moving a little bit. That's kind of cool. sorry about guys about that. I don't know what happened. Again, just like the beginning of our stream, it just like froze. Not froze, but it just like the stream just kicked me out for whatever reason. So we're almost done anyways. We're just watching a few guys land. A few of you guys have to go around. Don't be ashamed if you have to go around. Don't be ashamed of that. Going around is a sign of a smart pilot, because you're not, I don't know what's going on with my free freaking camera. Going around is a sign of responsibility. Okay, there we go. It shows that you're not just like trying to land a plane forcefully, but you care about the well-being of everybody else on the aircraft. This is a dope screenshot too. Let's go ahead and take that. Except for that green thing over there taxiing through somebody. But yes, this is the last flight of the day, guys. I gotta be somewhere pretty soon. But apparently there's an event going on in Denver, so I definitely recommend you guys go fly that. But I want to fly it too. So I don't know how long they're gonna be doing this event. I may have to do it later. I gotta go somewhere. I mean, I didn't turn off my lights and stuff. Land lights off, strobe lights off, seatbelt signs off.
Air Portugal 1929.
And
ready for takeoff at runway 05. Remaining in the pattern.
Yes, Raul, your landing was very good.
Air Portugal 1929. Cancel takeoff clearance.
George, you're the guy on the right side of me? Cool.
Wilco. Air Portugal 1929. Air Portugal 1929.
MK Gamer, I'll let you know. Like I said, I got you in the DMs now. I got you on the private messages, so we can talk about your price and your giveaway.
Back taxi runway 23.
So I just have to go through, make sure we got the right information and stuff like that, so I can get you what you need to get.
Contact Madeira Tower on 118.35.
Raul says he died because people keep driving to other planes. It's so true. Let's take a look at the map. How's everything? We do have, oh god, look at this look at this mid-air collision on approach right here. Let's see, can we watch? Can we attempt to watch somebody else land? Here we go. Oh, dead.
Number 2, clear to land.
And he hit the ground hard. Let me see. I think Tower has a couple other views we can use.
Nautical miles to the northeast at 4,000 feet. Inbound for landing.
There it is.
Going around. Easy 012.
Man, I don't know what's going on with this runway. People are just going each. I mean, I wish you could see explosions, because you would just constant explosions in infinite flight. F-14 just died over there. You see him in the distance.
Ice Air 583. Number 3. Runway 23. Clear to land.
Oscar, welcome back, my friend.
Number 3. Clear to land. Runway 23. Ice Air 583. Chanix 546. Disregard last message.
Zachary, you're on the way to LAX. Cool.
Madeira
I don't know. I thought we had more people. Okay, we have
nautical
people
miles to the
landing.
east
I just can't see him yet.
feet. Inbound for landing.
He hasn't loaded for me.
Madeira Tower, Air Portugal
Okay, I still can't see him.
1929. Ready for
He's like way over there.
05. Remaining in the pattern.
Where is
Air
he?
Portugal
Man, we are packed here.
Disregard last message.
We gotta get a really good screenshot
Blue
once everybody gets on the
116.
ground.
Thank you.
The F-14 doesn't have any wheels.
Chanix
Thank you. Good day. I knew I never
Request
contact ground. I just
frequency
remember.
change.
Tune him out. Man, he landed so good. He landed and taxied to the first runway. Good job. Can I click on that? Yeah, I can. Cool. Oscar, we just landed in Madeira. We did a short flight from Tenerife to Madeira. It was a short little hop. It took us about an hour, 4 minutes flight time. It was a good flight though, really fun flight. Very fun flight. Look at all these aircraft. Oh my gosh, you got a TNT parked on top of a freaking island there. Oh my god, an Etihad A380 is here? Of course. Alright, I don't think there's enough spots because everybody's parking on top of each other. And we have somebody landing, it looks like, but I can't see them. think it's just because I have too many aircraft already loaded that I can't see the people landing right now. Let's see if my free camera will work. Okay, yeah, now free camera works. Now I can go over there. Air New Zealand. I'm gonna park. We'll put it right in the middle there of the runway. Anybody else coming in? I think everybody's here. And we have 2 more stragglers way out. United KLM, Alexis, and we have Ice Air Otto. So he's, how far is he? He's a good ways out there. Jet flying by. I really like this airport though. Yeah, I need to do a video of is it Friday Night Frenzy? Is that what it's called? Let me go check the website to see what events are happening today. I completely forgot. I always forget about the events. Oh, Friday Night Flight is what it's called. Denver out and back. Yeah, that actually does like how long is Denver gonna be open? Because I actually would like to do that flight. I would definitely fly Frontier because I like the new Frontiers. Let's see, event hours are gonna be 17:30 Zulu until 9:30 Zulu. Let's see, when is 9:30 Zulu? Right now it is 17:41 Zulu. So 9. That's actually a long time from now. So I might actually be able to do a stream of the Friday night flight later, like later. Because it's gonna be open for a while. So if it's gonna be open until 9, what time does it say? 9:30 Zulu on Saturday? Oh yeah. It doesn't end until tomorrow. It's a whole day. Yeah, so I can do that. Yeah, that's what we'll do for our next flight. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some time tonight to do that. So stay tuned for that for our next flight, our next stream. I'll be doing Friday night flight, Denver out and back. So that means I'll be loading up at Denver. I mean, you guys can feel free to go and join the event now, but I'll be a little bit late to the party. And I'll let you guys what I might do, it depends on how much time I have. What I might do is I might fly into Denver from somewhere else that's not on their flight plan. And then I'll fly out of Denver using their flight plan and then back to Denver with their flight plan again. Because their flights are about an hour long, which is good. So we can get a good 2-hour stream, maybe 2.5-hour stream, doing a flight out and back. Something like that. Alright, well anyways guys, I need to go. Oh crap, I do need to go. I'm gonna be late. Alright, so guys, thank you again for joining in with me today with this flight. It was very fun. Very, very fun. All I can say is it's very fun. Flying from, where did we fly from? Fly from Tenerife to Madeira. The approach wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And look at this group of aircraft right here. This is a big group. Thank you guys for joining me again, guys. That's amazing. These flights keep getting bigger and bigger, man. I mean, every flight we end up having more and more aircraft flying along with us. So I want to say thank every single one of you for flying with me, flying with Blu Arrow Global, flying on the live stream. Thank you guys for all the subscriptions and things like that. And again, congratulations to the giveaway winners. Thank you guys. Thank you for the sponsors and all the moderators, all you guys. Thank you for everything. I will check you out later. Again, I'm gonna try to get back here for the Friday night flight in Denver. It's gonna be in the USA. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Probably fly a Frontier A320 or something like that. So as I always say, peace. Actually, no, I always say 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you next time. I am freaking late.
Of all these dreams I can't remember, no I can't tell. I lost my mind in December, I hope you're well. But all I know is what I'm told, this feeling cannot be controlled. Watch the stars when I am gone. Have faith in me, we will behold. The skies are cast, they are foretold. Watch the stars when I'm gone. When I am gone. After all that we've been through, I think it's fair from me to you. Watch it burn as we soar away. Hey, hey. After all is said and done, and I know I am the one, I have waited here forever. But all I know is what I'm told, this feeling cannot be controlled. Watch the stars when I am gone. Have faith in me, we will behold. The skies are cast, they are foretold. Watch the stars when I'm gone. When I am gone. You carry the world upon your shoulders, for I'm not the only